Come on in, you guys. Come on in. I'm not going to keep you long. I'm not going to keep you long. I just want to talk about what's been going on in in the YouTube streets. Come on in. When you come in, press the like button. Uh, go tell a friend that I'm coming on. And hey, honey, come on in. I'm not gonna keep y'all long. I just want to come in and let's do a little gossiping. There's so much going on. Um, don't forget to press the thumbs up and join the chat. First of all, I want to say hey to everybody. Good evening. I've been taking a break and I'm still on break, but I just had to just dive in here and do a little something. I want to start by talking about Wendy Williams. I haven't said anything about Wendy, and to tell you about that is Kevin Hunter can't get any more money from Wendy Williams, so um, he didn't get what he wanted to get. So I hear that allegedly his girlfriend or fiance want to leave him. I want to know if anybody heard anything about that. And then what y'all think about Monique Samuels? I'm gonna tell y'all what I think about this. Well, Monique came in on Real Housewives of Potomac, and she slithered her way through that show, but things didn't go like she thought they would go. Monique did. And so she slithered on to another one in Love and Marriage DC. And she didn't stay there very long because she claimed that she wanted to be so open. Monique claimed that she wanted to be transparent. But when we saw the transparency plain as day, I don't know if she's trying to cover that up, but we looking at her the way she dogged out Chris. All of that came up on the camera. Now, I don't know how production or editing could do anything to make it something come out of her mouth. We saw reality TV with Monique. So ain't no use to her saying that, trying to put it on Black Excellency, and she turning to take it around saying that Black Ecstasy, people don't want to see that and all this stuff. That's not necessarily so. No, that ain't so. But in her case, she now see by looking at Love Potomac that she was in on all that mess that tried to get rid of Candace, and it did not work. See, she was in on all of this stuff. She was in on that. She helped Carlos. Now she know Carlos is a producer. Let me tell you, he is a producer slash blogger slash editor and an Indian chief. Okay, he's in everything. So you don't know what Carlos. He here, there, and everywhere. Everywhere. So he need to pick a side, if you ask me. What is he gonna do? But anyway, Monique actually saw the way things were panning out. I say, looking at and listening to her trying to ease her way back in with her podcast, that she's up to something. I would not, let me tell you, y'all just be looking out for Monique Samuels. Be looking out for Monique Samuels because Monique Samuels, when she told Ashley at BravoCon, now look, think about this right here. She told the #1 gossiping woman of Potomac, Ashley Darby. She gonna tell Ashley Darby, the gossiping woman of the show, that her and Chris had, was in their separate houses and they was trying to get things together like they were separate. She put that out there for her to run with it, to spread it all over social media, because she wasn't going to film anymore. It was over for her, so she had to think of something quick. She went to BravoCon to start some trash, allegedly, because if she talking about Black excellency, they don't show the real part of this here and that there, but she had her real full of it when she was finagling all around with Giselle and Robin, and even got in there with Cherie and tried to take over Cherie, tried to get the list on Potomac from Cherie to find out all the who's who in Potomac. And then remember when Andy Cohen told said something to her about a check of money on the reunion, and she said, "Oh, Chris got a good portfolio. Chris is doing very well." Well, yeah, he might be doing well. He got houses and all this. So she was saying he got this and got that. But we all watch Monique dog her husband out on TV. If I was Chris, I know how that feeling is, being a mother and somebody dogging your child out. I know that feeling very too well. And I can imagine how that woman felt, how she was holding and leading that big old man, Big Chris Samuel, around like a wussy, that Monique Samuel. So anyway, we're going to have our like eyes out on Monique Samuel, and just be looking and leave in the comments and let me know what you hear. Hit me up. And then what else I want to talk about? Oh, I ain't seen y'all in a long time. Now, I said I ain't going to keep you long, so let me just dive right on into this right here. What is this right here? Y'all know I had to come say a little something. I tried my best to stay away from this camera, but I ain't said nothing about Martell Holt in a while. So let me just get him off my chest where I could get some rest. Martell went pushing his way into that party that Melody gave for her baby, and uninvited, because she had a guest there, allegedly. I didn't see nobody there. I don't know nothing about what I hear. Okay? But what I'm saying is, if everybody see Martell Holt, and even he was supposed to be going with Cherie, I don't understand how Martell could do dirt. He could hit it, miss it, dip, and nobody want to talk about it, like Carlos King. Like Cherie, Sheree or whatever her name is, Sheree Whitfield. How it's just like swept under the rug the way this man actually stalks Melody Holt. It's unbelievable. And the really, if it wasn't real, I mean, it's so sad, because I don't know if you guys saw in my community post, Go to my community post on This Old Lady Talk and just take a look. I don't want to say it on camera because YouTube, certain things you can't say. But in my community post, I wrote a letter for Alaska, an article for Alaska Abuse Violent Month. Okay. And I took and post some of the letter in my community post. Some of the letter. I didn't post all of it. But that attitude that Mr. Holt has, Martell, is no joke. It's not a laughing matter. Martell, that man, his mind can snap like that. And I don't hear anybody saying anything about him getting any type of help. But he is still running behind Melody. And then I be hearing on the social media. See, like I say, if I don't hear it coming out of Melody Holt's mouth, Cherie mouth, that she has a man, well, I don't care what a blogger or whoever, whatever they have, if I don't see it say that Melody said that this is her man or whatever, I don't pay that any attention, because that's like clickbait. If Melody, and whenever Melody have someone, when she got, I'm quite sure she gonna announce it, or whatever, that's her business. And that's a personal thing that I applaud her for keeping it on the wraps. Everything, it shouldn't be told to social media. Everything is not, meant to be spread it all over social media, because folks is crazy. I just saw where a movie star had gotten a part, and this man actually thought in his mind that he was in love with this woman, and she was doing a romantic sexual scene with this man on TV in a movie. This man went to California and killed this woman because in his sick mind, he thought this woman belonged to him. So, like I said, the internet and all these movies and all this stuff, it plays a part of entertainment. But if one is dealing with mental illness, you like putting gasoline on the fire, because people seem they cannot draw the line. I sit and sometimes I watch myself, the bloggers going at it with each other and saying things as if they are sitting right in this woman or Melody Holt's house. And and I'm going to myself, it's so real until I think that they know Melody. And they might know her. I don't know. But anyway, Destiny, LeBarry, I call him LeBarry because of my son's name, but LeBarry put the house up for sale. I hadn't talked about that. I saw that beautiful house, and I don't know what the deal was, but seems like leave this in the comment for me, because like I say, I've been away. What is this about Destiny leaving clothes in the house or something like that? But anyway, Chris Fletcher was selling the house. I don't know if the house was sold or what, but I think they say some bloggers came to the house in Huntsville, Alabama. Boy, I tell you, it's a trip. I'm glad I live in Alaska, honey. Can't nobody come up here bother with me. And let me see. Oh, yeah. Getting back to this party where Melody was giving for her baby. Was it Sugar Mama Party? I don't know if it was Sugar Mama Party or not. But how come, I don't understand, somebody tell me, how come they didn't call the police and have Martell Holt drug away from that party? I don't understand that. They are letting Martell Holt get away with too much, if you ask me. If they don't put a stop to Martell Holt, you know what? I know I done heard this about this public place, but there's a such thing. If a person gets so many feet toward a person, I don't care if they're in a public place, but if you take out some type of something with the courts, if they even need to have a place to switch the children, a public place, or have somebody to physically carry the children to Martell, I would cut off all communication with this man. I know it was a public place, but let me tell you, people get killed in public places. If you feel uncomfortable and if somebody show up at a party and it's in a place, and I would ask him to leave, he was not invited, then I would get a security guard or something to talk to him. I would have a security guard to talk to him, or somebody to talk to this man and say, I don't want him here. Let me tell you, I never seen nowhere on social media that Melody Cherie went anywhere running down Martell. If I'm wrong, please let me know. Let me tell you this right here. It's not funny. Melody has not told the public the story about Martell. She don't have to tell me the story about Martell Holt. I slept with the enemy, and the enemy almost took me away from him. Playing right there with the enemy. Being nice with the enemy because of the children. Because of the children. Honey, in this case, you got to fight fire with fire, because she dealing with a volcano with this man. And I don't know why nobody can't see it. And then why, if I was the producer, Carlos King, I would shut up. I would shut my mouth, because if anything go down, and he won't even call a spade a spade. He would not say, Martell, you getting a little bit too violent. You a little bit, you doing too much. I'm not talking about this sugarcoat stuff saying, I think you just love your wife, and I think you want to be, look here. We all know that train done left, okay? We know that train has done left the station with Melody Holt. So don't come on this here reunion talking about what Martell feel. Who gives a crap about what he feel and what he want at this point? So he need to get somewhere where his can't make up his mind whether he want to be a producer or a blogger, a director, or Indian chief, because all he do is talk about Real Housewives, but then he a producer of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Honey, get your house in order first. That's what I'd say. Tend to them Love and Marriage Huntsville. Let me get to that while I'm at it. Love and Marriage DC. See, I wasn't gonna go there, but y'all done woke the dragon now. But anyway, Love and Marriage DC. I'm going to run down on that for a minute. Could go to the garbage can. They need to take that back and rewrite it. And I hope that he ain't filming no more. I hope we see everything been filmed in season 2 because it's a mess. Let me tell you, they just patching stuff together to make a season. That's what Love and Marriage DC is, a bunch of crap. Where this man is like a quilt patchwork, piecing stuff together to make a show. When everybody drugs have, I want to know, I see what business this person is. This one husband is a producer of some record company that I never heard of. And then I want to know, besides the book that actually published, what is she doing? I mean, what a common denominator does all those characters in Love and Marriage DC, what do they share? What common ground do these people share? Like on Love and Marriage Huntsville. See, one thing about it, he had a winner with Love and Marriage Huntsville. But Love and Marriage DC don't come nowhere comparison to Love and Marriage, Huntsville. Love and Marriage DC does not compare in the least, nowhere, no how, with Love and Marriage Huntsville. No way. And from what I hear, I hear some talk on the street that Martell allegedly did not want LeBarrett to come on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Now, this is my first time hearing about it. One of the subscribers was telling me something about my subscribers were telling me something about he's supposed to, Martell didn't want him on the show. So, but I haven't heard anything like that. And then, but I did see in Instagram where the Scotts are going to be going to some chemistry show. Now that I don't understand. Is Marceau Scott supposed to be giving advice on how to keep his family together? Well, he's doing a good job. Yeah, he's doing a good job because this man has never been, nobody have never really could produce anything that is in the least concrete enough to say that Marceau Scott was anywhere with no particular woman and with names and receipts. So, and Tisha, she one that you got to love, to not like, because she don't care what nobody say about her husband. She ain't hearing it and she ain't having it, no matter what she might say to the public, and what she say to her husband might be two different things, but we will never know it because she keep things 100 right out there in public, and she gonna stick to what she say, and she not gonna waver nothing she say. And then I hear, did she allegedly say, tell Melody to stop running around trying to, or did she say that on the reunion, to stop running around trying to make people prove somebody was cheating on their wife? Oh boy, have mercy. But anyway, Huntsville, Alabama is a small little town, but it have a lot going on there, I hear. I hear that some man was arrested allegedly was the man that was Melody was going to be dating, but come to find out that is not at all true. That's not true. Melody, honey, I ain't seen Melody. Oh boy. But anyway, Melody said somebody on Instagram, no return address. If anybody thinking in any way, shape, form, or fashion that Melody will ever go back to Martell, honey, I don't know Melody, Cherie, only what I see. But like I say, I don't have to know her to see what I see. To know that we were married to a man very similar. So I would not play around with somebody like that and him with this with infidelity and then bringing this side baby in on it, and everybody's saying, oh, that's good, he is a good father. I ain't got nothing to do with that. But what I'm saying is, let us see this little boy sometime with you without the M&M children. Why is it that you got to show this child only when you got your M&M children? Why can't you ever show this baby? Do you not ever have your child by yourself other than with this M&M child? Well, and another thing before I go, I have not heard, I saw yesterday in Instagram an insert where Maurice said that on this day, that was Valentine's Day, my wife is fighting to be here to love me. So she's on the last leg, I think the last of the chemo, the last leg of the chemo. And he didn't say, that how she was doing anything, but I think maybe this chemo might be making her sick this last go round. But anyway, Kimmy, if you see my video, God be with you, and may you get well, and he bless you for great health. And let me say this before I go. That holds a special place in my heart, cancer, because if you don't know, my son is not just that picture that's hanging on the wall behind me, that picture that hangs on the wall on most of all the videos is not just a picture hanging on the wall with a man in a Marine outfit. That's my late son that passed away due to leukemia. He had leukemia and he passed away in 2017. And on February the 19th, me at church, I had talked to my son and I said, son, I'm coming by your house after church and I'm going to pray over your house because seems like you've been sick ever since you bought this house. So, I'm going to pray because like he had the flu, couldn't get over it. So I kept seeing my son calling me at church. I stepped out on the foyer, grabbed up my stuff, and I was kind of irritated because I told him I was on my way to his house, and he just kept blowing me up. So I stepped out and I say, son, what do you want? I told you I was on my way. He said, Mom, no, come to the hospital, come to Alaska Regional. Mama, I have stage 4 cancer, and they telling me I'm gonna die. I don't have no time. Come now, Mom. They put me on the jet and sending me to Seattle, and I want to see your face for the last time. Okay, I'm saying all this to say that if you don't see me every day, with this bull crap that's going on all around with who slept with who and who did what to who. I laugh and joke and like the next person, but if you got a loved one, you don't know one day or to next day if that loved one gonna be with you. And to bury a child, like my son found out February the 19th, and November the 11th, that big old strong man, he was dead. So I did a little memorial on my channel in the community page. So y'all have to check out my community page on my channel because you know I'm trying to take a break here. And so I posted it about my son, that he's not just a picture that's hanging up on my set. That's my son that cried out to me, "Hurry up, Mom. I want to see your face before I leave." So anyway, saying that to say this, I love you guys and keep in this. Let me tell you, it's called. I received this in the mail today. Yeah, I've been waiting on that, so I have it. See you later. Don't forget to like and share my video, and contribute to the channel if you like. Bye-bye.